Hi, welcome to the Rambling Connie PK Show. It's been a few days since I've posted a podcast up there, and I wanted to touch base. I've got several things, and I'm going to try to make this quick, and we're going to divide it up throughout the next week, but I do want to tell you what's coming and what we're discussing. Right now, in the state of Ohio, as I've moved here, I've learned that there's a tremendous amount of just ugliness about it. Politicians are getting involved in the healthcare system and just really monkeying it up, and it's becoming just laughable because it's such a terrible scene. And let me explain a little bit what I mean by that. There are doctors who are afraid to actually write scripts for people who need medication because they're afraid that they'll get sued personally, not malpractice, but personally, for writing that prescription that person may need. Now, if somebody's abusing it, I'm all for stopping it and evaluating it and looking at it and dealing with the situation. But there are ways of dealing with that and doing that, and this is not the way. So, the way politicians are doing that and the way things are being done, I am not for, and we'll talk about that later. The other thing I want to talk about is something that was good. I ran into accidentally this week, and it has turned into just a really nice, great thing that I have to give props to. There's a Christ Hospital here in Ohio, around the Cincinnati area. They have a program. It's just completely free, and it basically gives counseling for people who are struggling with anxiety issues, bipolar issues, and a couple of other issues. Personally, I've joined both groups. They're free. I have nothing to lose. It was comical because the very first group I went to, which was based on anxiety, I had so much anxiety that I don't know what else to call her, but the instructor or the leader of the group looked at me and said, I'm sorry, but can you hold on for just a second, because the anxiety, I can hear so much anxiety in your voice. The idea of this group is to bring anxiety down, and you have so much anxiety that you're bringing the anxiety up in the room. So I need to ask you to kind of settle down just a bit so that you can help others not be so anxious in their issues and in their problems. And it's a little bit comical now, but right then I do see what she was talking about, because I was quite anxious, and I have been quite anxious, and that was the reason I was there. So I finished telling my story, and after I got done with my story, I heard several others, and it was nice that they had an outlet to be there, because they had many different points of view and different places they were coming from to tell their story. Otherwise, there would be nothing they could do. They didn't have the money, and like I don't have the money to go out and get a counselor that they're going to go pay once, twice, 3 times a week. But this gives them a free outlet to be able to communicate to someone and be able to share and say, look, I need help, I need someone just simply to listen, and that's what this is for. So, I've been very detrimental on the healthcare system in several ways over the last year and a half, but this is one case where I have to kind of correct myself. There is a place, and there are a few places where there are nice things being done by the healthcare community to help others, and this is one of them, and I just wanted to share it with others. If you are in the Cincinnati, Ohio area, look up on the internet and look for anxiety helps or anxiety support group. And you'll find it there. Look for the Church Hospital, and you should be able to find that. And so they will help you, and you'll be able to get there, and there's some great people there, and so just be a part of it. Take a chance. If you don't like it, you can walk away from it. But you know what? If you do like it, it doesn't matter which walk of life you're from. It gives you an opportunity to do something that is good, rather than the same old, okay, I go to this doctor and I don't like him or her, and then she sends me to this doctor. And I went to the doctor this morning, and I didn't like it. I don't like this particular doctor. I don't like this particular setting. But regardless, it's one of the things that I've been stuck with, and so I live with it, and I go with it as far as I can. And then when I get out of it, I just say, okay, at least I got the medication I needed, and that's the positive piece of it that I got out of it. So I wanted to share that this morning about all of these positive areas, and I want you to go to my website and ramblingchronicpk.com. If it's up, I'm still looking for funding for the website. I need about $30 to get it geared back up. But moving forward, I looked at this audio podcast. Go to the youtube.com/ramblingchronicpk, and you'll find these podcasts that I'm doing. They're audio podcasts, and hopefully you will enjoy them and you'll get something out of them, and you'll search for something like I found in your area. I'm certain that this is not the only area that had this idea and has the ability to find this type of help. So I implore you to, is that a word? I implore you to go look to find this kind of help at wherever you're at. And if you need any help, you can reach me, jspencereds@gmail.com, or go to the Facebook page. A couple places, facebook.com//jspencereds.com. That's my personal page, and I started giving it out because I spend a little more time on that page than I do on the other page. Or you can go to the Facebook page /ramblingchronicpk, and I gear that more specifically for people who are hurting and try to help people. Either way, I share a lot of both back and forth on each page, so you'll get a lot of information either way. And so I ask you to go check those out, and again, it's just free help that you can go out. I'm not a doctor, I'm not a teacher, I'm not a pastor, I'm just a guy who's trying to help other people. So again, this is free help. It's a lot of it's my opinion, but a lot of it is stuff that I found along the way, and all I'm doing is sharing. So I hope that you'll take me up on it. jspencereds@gmail.com. You guys have a great day. We'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.